Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be reviewing a very new product that is the BEAUTY Changemaker Supercharged Micellar Foundation. This did retail for $39.50 in case you guys are wondering. So we're gonna put this to the test. So I already went ahead and moisturized with my first Beauty Ultra Repair Cream. So now I'm gonna be taking this new primer that I recently discovered. If you haven't watched my video, go watch it because it's a good one. It's the e.l.f. Putty Matte Primer. And we're gonna be applying this on our skin and really giving us a soft matte finish. So now that I have the primer on, we can go ahead and start with the foundation. So I picked up this foundation in the shade T105, medium tan with warm golden undertone. This is what the foundation looks like. It looks very like portable friendly. I wanna read a little bit about this because that really, you know, is what kind of determines what we're gonna expect from it. It is a clean, long-wearing foundation with gentle micellar technology that mimics skin texture for a natural, flawless finish. It is supposed to be a medium coverage with a natural finish. Now the highlighted ingredients in this foundation are acai berry, an antioxidant rich ingredient that helps nurture your complexion, micellar technology, which gently mimics skin texture for a smooth, non-cakey look. It is vegan, cruelty-free, and it's gluten-free. What we're gonna test today is if this really looks like skin on us. You guys know that I do have rosacea, and right now I am consistently having like a little bit of a flare-up, more texturized skin. So I wanna see if this will lay really nice on the skin today. Starting off with this side right here, I'm gonna be using my e.l.f. sponge, and I'm going to be applying the foundation. Okay, so it's actually not a very liquidy, runny consistency. It's staying in place. It kind of feels like a velvety, moussey consistency, which I'm kind of excited about. I like these types of finishes, and I think the color will be pretty good. It feels very, very soft. Let's see how it blends in. It looks kind of orangey. Right away, I smell that berry scent from one of the highlighted ingredients. Wow, it looks really nice. I mean, look how it looks over my skin. Like even my texture, my rosacea, like it just looks really smooth and very wearable for every day. I really like that. I think this year is gonna be the year of like more skin-like foundations. I think last year was a very big year on matte and full coverage. And this just very first impressions is feeling different. Now I do feel like if you have pretty evened out skin and not much redness or things you are looking to cover, I think you can just probably get away with one pump of it. But because my redness does take up a lot of, you know, room of what I need to cover with one pump, I feel like that's why I have to do 2 pumps. Also, this doesn't claim to be a full coverage product. It is buildable. So that's another thing that goes into consideration with that. So this is the sponge side complete, and I have to say, it's looking pretty good. Wow, I like it. I like it a lot. Okay, so now let's go in with the side of the brush and see if we can see some magic here. So I'm taking my Morphe JH03 brush. You guys know I just like to pat my product in. I feel like so far, it's not a big difference from using a sponge. Like for traveling, this foundation is gonna be like an essential. This foundation doesn't claim to be like a matte finish or like a dewy finish. I think it's just like a normal natural finish. So that's another good thing for people that do have oily skin that are kind of like, I don't want to look too dewy with this. I feel like it does just set like skin. This one has been on for a little bit longer and it's just starting to look like skin. So that's always a positive. It's laying so well over my texture rosacea, which I definitely appreciate because you guys know that the other foundations that I've been trying have just looked so yucky. I think that either with a sponge or a brush, you're gonna be good to go. No one product looks better than the other in my personal opinion. I feel like they both perform great. So what I'm gonna go ahead and do now is finish off the rest of my makeup, and then I'm gonna come back, give you guys my very first impressions with products on, and then we can go ahead and start our day because we are going to be doing a wear test to see if this is something that we are a fan of. So stay tuned. Okay guys, so I am back. I'm actually really excited about this. Oh, I also really quickly want to mention all the details on this face will be listed down below in my description box for you guys so that you guys can check out these products because this face looks snatched. But I have to say I'm very impressed with this new Beauty foundation. It is so beautiful. Like, just first impressions, it worked phenomenal with all my products. I did use a more full coverage concealer today. I used the Jouer one, and that's because I felt like this foundation was very lightweight in consistency, a very buildable coverage. So I felt like I could get away with a full coverage concealer for the under eyes, and it worked like magic. Nothing happened, nothing separated. Everything was really well in place. I went ahead and baked the under eyes with my setting powder by KYLIE Cosmetics in beige. Same thing, worked like magic, had no issues. Didn't see anything go wrong. I also went ahead and used cream contour today. I contoured my cheeks and my face, and I felt like everything laid so well. I was so shook, honestly, very, very shook. Nothing separated when I was blending out the contour. I feel like this foundation right now is looking stunning, and I didn't even go ahead and set it with powder. This is not set with powder whatsoever. Like, in the areas where I get oily, there's no powder. The only area where I have powder on, like I mentioned earlier, is right under the eyes, because that's where I get very, very bad creasing if I don't bake. But I will be doing an in natural lighting check-in, as well as a just update on how this is looking probably in the next 3 or 4 hours. And then you guys will see me at the very end of the day to give you guys my final thoughts on whether I think this is worth checking out or not. So stay tuned. Hey guys, so right now it is 7:30 p.m. It's been quite a few hours, and I have to say I am obsessed with how this is looking. It's still looking really good and really in place. Like, I don't look oily or like really shiny. I feel like it's looking so put together, and it still looks like skin. I'm really impressed with this. So I'll see you guys at the end of the day for my final thoughts. Okay guys, so I'm back right now. It is 10:20 p.m. So it's been quite a long day. The last time you guys saw me was 7:20 p.m. I have to say, for me, it's completely worth it. I, to be honest, wasn't expecting this foundation to be this good. Like, when I first heard about it, I was like, oh, whatever, I'll review it because they want to see it. But I am so happy I went ahead and bought this, because this truly makes my skin look so beautiful and perfected. And even just looking into the mirror that I have right here, I feel like I have a filter, a smoothing filter over my skin. And that's just something so different than what I've tried recently. I've tried several foundations, and I feel like they've all been like the same thing, nothing spectacular, but I truly feel like this foundation stands out of everything I've tried thus far. You need to go check this out for yourself. Go to Sephora, spend the $39.50, because you will not regret it. I'm telling you, I feel like this would be great for all skin types. You guys know right now I do have very dry cheeks and an oily T-zone, so I feel like I kind of get the feel for both sides of the spectrum, and I feel like you guys will all really enjoy this foundation. I also have to say, I really like the fact that even though it does smell a little bit like berries, which I mentioned earlier, that fragrancy smell did not affect my skin. You guys know I have very sensitive skin, and my skin feels great, it looks great, and I'm just like, I could wear this foundation for like 5 more hours, even though it's so late at night right now. So go check this foundation out. You won't regret it. The only thing I probably may do is I may actually get another shade. I may get like a lighter shade, keep this darker shade, mix them, interchange them, because this is something that I would definitely spend the money on to get my winter shade and have this summer shade, because I do feel like it's a little bit darker than what I am right now. But other than that, I have no complaints. So yeah, if you guys have tried this Beauty foundation, let me know what your thoughts are. I want to know everything that you're thinking down below. And like I mentioned, if you haven't checked this out, you better go get it, because it's so good. Always, don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up if you enjoyed watching it. Also, if you're new to my channel, please go ahead and subscribe. You guys can see that I always hook you guys up with the best reviews, and I wouldn't want you guys to miss these reviews for the world. So subscribe down below, and while you're at it, hit that notification bell so that you never miss a video, because why would you? And that being said, I love you guys so much, and I'll see you guys very, very soon for a brand new video. Bye guys.